Hi, welcome to this head, neck, and shoulder release of a flow. My name is Jenna. Thank you for joining. Today we will start in easy seat. So coming into Sukhasana and placing the hands on the thighs, closing the eyes, and just taking a few breaths to ground down, to settle in, and to bring your awareness into any area of tension, but specifically today, focusing on the shoulders, the neck, the chest, and just notice the sensations arising in these places. And beginning to connect with the breath, ascending the breath into this area of the body, inhaling space and vitality, and exhaling. See if you can release the muscles just a little bit more, finding a deeper state of relaxation. Placing the hands to prayer in front of the heart and finding an intention for your practice today. Inhale, breathe that intention in. And exhale as you open your eyes. Interlace your fingers and then reach the arms up and over the head, palms face up towards the sky, stretching through the sides of the body. Inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Reach up, maybe gaze up. And exhale, shoulders melt down the spine as the arms move out in front of you, around the spine. Hug the belly button in. Inhale, sweeping the arms back up. Maybe lift the gaze, find a little bit of an arch. And exhale, coming back down around the spine. Press the palms away, protract the shoulders. One more like this. Inhale to arch, open the front of the body. And exhale to round, feeling the space between the shoulder blades broaden. This time, inhale, arms come up. And exhale, right hand to the mat, left arm up and over to the right side, coming into a side body stretch. Inhale into the left rib cage. And exhale, maybe dropping down onto that right forearm. Cartwheeling the arms up and over to the other side, switching directions. Breathing into the right side body. And letting that go. Inhale, coming back up through center. And exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart, spread the fingers wide. Bring the forearms behind the body, shoulder blades squeeze behind the spine. Inhale, reach the arms up, lift the gaze up. And exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart, pull the shoulders back and down. Two more like this. Inhale, up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, pull it down. Last one. Working with the breath and ending in this cactus shape. From here, you're going to flip your cactus. So bring the fingertips, I was going to say the finger blades, down towards the mat as the shoulder blades rotate up towards the sky. And then come back to your normal cactus. Flip your cactus. Working on shoulder mobility and rotation. Come back to normal. One more time like this. Come back to standard, and then we'll put these two movements together. So inhale, the arms sweep up, lengthen, ground through the sit bones. Exhale to cactus, and then you're gonna flip your cactus, keep those shoulders down, and come back. Two more like this. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale as you intentionally pull the shoulders back and down. Flip your cactus, work on that rotation and openness, and come back. Last one. And keeping the neck neutral. Nice. And release. Shake those arms out a little bit. That not only opens up that part of the body, but strengthens it as well. And bringing the fingertips to the mat, go ahead and walk your arms away from your body. And from here, drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Press down through the left fingertips. Maybe crawl them one more little bit away from the body. And into the jaw. And then sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Bend the elbow and place the right palm on the outside of the head on the left side. So maybe right at the temple area. Staying here. Or place the back of the left hand onto the low back. And then use your hands as leverage to release or intensify the pressure of this stretch. See if you can continue to move the left shoulder away from the left ear. Notice if the right shoulder is creeping up, release that one as well. Breathing in to the left side of the neck. You may want to open and close your jaw a few times, see how this affects the stretch. And then slowly come out the way you came in. First, bring the left hand to the ground, keeping the head where it is, right arm up, and then float it back down towards the earth. Then roll the chin to the chest. Keeping the head where it is, inhale the arms up towards the sky, and then interlace the fingers and bring the palms to the back of the head. And let the elbows come in towards each other and gently round the spine, opening up the back of the neck. Releasing the hands back down to the earth. Take a head roll to the left. So continuing to move in this direction, maybe going around once, maybe twice. Ending with the chin to the chest. And then lift the head back up to center. Nice. Place the fingertips back down, crawl them away, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So left ear to left shoulder. And pausing here for a moment, allowing the sensation to work its way into the right side of the neck. And then reach that left arm up and over the head. Right hand comes behind the low back. And breathe. You can close the eyes here. A few more breaths, sending that breath of rejuvenation into the right side of the neck. And with each exhale, letting something else go, letting something else release. Open the eyes if they're closed. Right hand down to the ground. Keep the head where it is. Left arm up. And then float it back down. Roll the chin to the chest. Pause. Inhale, the arms sweep up. Keep the chin to the chest. Exhale, interlace the fingers, this time placing the palms to the back of the neck, elbows out wide. Inhaling here. And exhale, bring the elbows towards each other. Create some pressure on the neck with the palms, almost like you're clamping your neck with your hands. Inhale, open the elbows back out wide. Release the pressure of the palms. And exhale, create that pressure. Elbows draw in, give the neck a little squeeze. Continue this on your own. So what we're doing here is creating this intentional pressure and release to get the blood circulating in the neck area. Take one more round. And then let it go. Hands come down beside you. And roll the head to the right. A head roll or two in this direction. Coming all the way around if it's comfortable for your body, or maybe taking semicircles. And coming back to center, float the head back up. Gaze over your right shoulder. And come back to center, gaze over your left shoulder. And come back to center. And shake the shoulders out a little bit. Really nice. And then we'll come into child's pose. Knees out wide, big toes to touch, hips to heels. And release the forearms and the forehead to the mat. And from here, coming into extended child's pose. So crawl the fingertips away from the body. Lift the elbows off of the mat. And then once you have your full extension, release the elbows back down to the earth. Place the hands to prayer and then send that prayer up and over the back of the head. You may have the space to scooch the elbows out a little bit more. And then melt here. Opening up the chest, the shoulders, a nice tricep stretch, and of course, a hip opener and a spine decompressor as child's pose normally is. And taking one more breath in And on the exhale, come out of that. Hands come back down towards the earth. And then we're going to slide from here into Cobra Pose. So lifting the hips, glide forward, and then release the hips back down to the mat. Open the heart, squeeze the glutes, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. A nice deep opening in the chest. Breathing into the front body. Breathing out, press the palms into the earth, press away from the mat, strong straight arms, or as much as you can. And then take a gaze over that right shoulder. And come back to center, gaze over the left shoulder. And come back to center, hug the elbows in towards the rib cage, and then slowly lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Coming into Sphinx Pose, so placing the forearms in parallel right in front of you. Elbows stack under shoulders, gripping the mat with the hands, and then energetically pull the mat towards you, opening the chest, opening the front of the shoulders. And gaze is steady, or you can drop the chin to the chest if that feels nice on the back of the neck and the upper back. And the legs can be soft and loose, or you can activate your Sphinx pose, pressing into the tops of the feet, engaging the quads to lift the kneecaps off the mat, and a gentle squeeze of the glutes. Breathing here, feel the low belly expand. Breathing out. Again, let something go. Let something fall off of the body into the earth. And slowly begin to come out of this. Lower the head down to the mat. And slide the hands outside of the rib cage. Coming into baby cobra. Inhale, lifting the chest, roll the shoulders back and down. And exhale, forehead to mat. 2 more times. Inhale, baby cobra. Maybe the palms float up. Exhale, release. The last time. Inhale. And exhale, pressing back through child's pose and to downward facing dog. A really brief standing series today. Inhale, lifting the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, place the right foot between the hands. Drop the left knee and tuck the toes. Inhale, the arms sweep up, low crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. And same action here of sending the forearms to the back of the mat. Hips move forward, heart opens. Squeezing the left glute, bending deeper into the right knee. Inhale, arms reach back up towards the sky, lift the gaze up. Exhale, place the hands down to frame that right foot and hop the left foot up to meet the right, coming in to a forward fold. An option to stay here or interlace the fingers, bringing the hands behind the head, just like we did in warm up, creating that nice little pull on the head to stretch the back of the neck. Maybe coming into ragdoll, grab for opposite elbows, a gentle sway, whatever provides you with the deepest release here. And then let the arms hang heavy, standard forward fold, and slowly roll yourself all the way up to stand. And stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Head is the last thing to come up. And when it does, let's take 3 shoulder rolls to the front of the mat. 3 shoulder rolls to the back of the mat. And then close your eyes, find Tadasana. Just breathe. Come back to your intention. Bring your awareness back in to the area of focus today, checking in on the neck, the shoulders, the upper back space. Feeling that long line of energy from the soles of the feet rising up through the body, beaming up through the crown of the head, grow a little bit longer and taller. Take a deep breath into your body. And then exhale, open your eyes. Inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down the spine. Two more. Inhale, intentionally pull them up. Exhale, back and down. Last one. And then inhale, arms sweep up towards the sky. And exhale, coming into a chair pose, but bring the arms straight out in front of you. So a modified chair. And from here, wing the arms behind the body. Bind, so interlace the fingers. And then straighten the legs and come into a shoulder stretch. Bringing the arms up and over the head, opening the shoulders, and lengthening the backs of the legs. Slowly bend the knees, release the bind, bring the arms out in front of you for that modified chair. Then inhale all the way up to stand, maybe take a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, come back to your modified chair. Wing the arms behind you, catch the hands, straighten the legs, shoulder stretch. So moving fluidly between these postures, release the bind, bend the knees. Arms sweep out in front of you, then all the way up towards the sky. Back bend, maybe taking a cactus arm back bend. Arms come back up on the inhale. Exhale, sweeping through, passing through that chair. Arms wing behind you. Find the shoulder stretch, leg stretch. Feels so nice. One more time like this. Bend the knees, arms sweep out, and all the way up. And come back down through chair and into the shoulder stretch. Taking 3 breaths here. Maybe shaking the head no and yes. And then slowly release the bind. Hand comes down to the mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. And exhale, plant the hands. Step back to high plank. And then drop the knees out wide for a child's pose. And take a deep breath into your child's pose. And exhale, glide it forward, finding cobra or upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. And exhale, step the foot between the hands, low lunge. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, the arms sweep up. And exhale, finding that cactus shape. A few breaths here. Keep working the shoulders back and down. Shifting the hips forward, but lifting the low belly up and away from the top of the left thigh. So really engaged posture. Pressing through the top of the right foot, heel of the left. Next, inhale, sweep the arms up, lift the gaze up, stretching through the front body. And exhale, placing the hands to frame the left foot. Hop the right foot up to meet the left. And fold. And hanging in ragdoll for a moment or any other variation of a forward fold. Moving the head around, maybe from left to right, front to back. Some circles in one direction and the other. A flutter of the lips is a really nice release on the jaw and neck here. Inhale. Exhale. Feels so good. Let's do one more. Big breath in. And flutter. Slowly rolling all the way up to stand. And when you arrive, 3 shoulder rolls to the front and to the back. And closing your eyes, finding Tadasana. And checking in with your body. Coming back to your intention. And with every exhale, releasing the shoulders down the spine. Softening the muscles of the neck, opening the chest. Inhale, the arms come back up towards the sky. And exhale this time, just right into a forward fold, swan dive down to the earth. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. And exhale, plant the hands. Step back to high plank. And then slowly lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. You can come down through your knees or straight down through plank. And then we'll end with a restorative shoulder stretch chest opener. And so And keeping the hands right by the rib cage, you can put your chin on the mat or your forehead. And then you're going to slide your right arm out to a T. And keeping the arm like this, use the leverage of your left palm anchored into the earth to roll over onto your right side body, placing the right side of the head on the mat. And then you can slide the left hand closer in towards you for more support. You're going to bend that left knee and place the sole of the left foot right behind the right thigh. You can crawl the right fingertips away from you even more, finding a deeper stretch. And once you make those final little adjustments, close your eyes, pause in stillness, be and breathe, letting this stretch work its magic on its own. And this is such a great stretch to do before bed. And if you can spend 5 minutes in each side, make it even more of a yin-like restorative practice, that is optimal here. We will only be here for a few more breaths, but just knowing this posture is accessible to you at any time really helps with tech neck and all of that typing and texting, and just reversing our day-to-day and coming out of it by first stacking the left leg back on top of the right, and then slowly roll back over onto your belly. And slide the right hand right outside the right rib cage. We're going to take a round of baby cobra just to clear that. Inhale, lift, send the shoulders back, and exhale, release. Left arm slides out long to a T. Roll over onto the left side body. And then bend the right knee, place the sole of the foot behind the left leg. Close the eyes, maybe flutter the lips once more if that felt good. Open and close the jaw like we did earlier. And settle in. And to intensify this posture, just like I mentioned on the other side, crawl the left fingertips away from the body, or apply some pressure through the left palm, or maybe see what it feels like to flip the left palm up towards the sky, come onto the back of the hand. So many options. You can also play with the angle of the arm, so crawling the fingertips up towards the front of the mat, or maybe down towards the back of the mat. Just depends on your body. Noticing what it feels like in the chest, in the jaw, in the shoulders, and to hold a posture and to restrict the blood flow to the left arm. And just for a few more moments. And then slowly come out, stack the right leg on top of the left, roll back over onto your belly, slide the left palm right outside the rib cage. And this time we'll come into full cobra. Press the arms just straight. Open up the front body. And then slowly roll down. And coming back to child's pose, knees out wide, pressing the hips to the heels, ending where we started today. And taking a few deep breaths in child's pose. And then we'll return back to Sukhasana. And so go ahead, come full circle. Ending in Sukhasana, easy seat, however you want to get there. And placing the hands on the thighs. And one last time, let's drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Come back through center, left ear to left shoulder. Come back through center, gaze over the right shoulder. Center, gaze over left shoulder. Center, bring the hands to prayer in front of the heart. A final moment to honor this practice, to honor your intention, and to so deeply honor yourself for showing up, moving, breathing, and being exactly as you are. Thank you so much for joining me. One more deep breath in and exhale as we bow and say namaste. Namaste, yogis. I hope you have relieved some tension in the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the areas where we hold on to all of that stickiness. And I hope to see you on the mat sometime soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day.